Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. So the T28 Protector, it's not a tank people really like. Why? Well, it's slow. It's really, really slow. So you'll have games where you do a ton of damage and other games where you just get ripped apart because you go the wrong way or your team abandons you or you get circled to death, etc, etc. But is it a bad tank? Well, no. Let me give you a review of the tank and then we'll jump right into some gameplay that will illustrate how I think you should play this tank. So, overall, it's okay. Gun, good. I can't say great. I'm gonna say good, very good if you want it, if you need that. Armor, good. Yeah, it's solid for sure. And maneuverability, meh. This tank is slow. Not T95 slow, but not far behind. Anyway, looking at the lineups, I'm not really worried about most of their tanks except two, the Emil and the ISU-152. The IS-152 can rip through this armor, so gotta be careful of that guy. Not really worried about the Panther 2, the WZ-111. They do have two fast-ish tanks, the Comet and the AMX 1375, so just don't want them to get behind me. But we are sitting pretty, in my opinion. We have a Lorraine that's got 4 shells that can rip right through those lightly armored tanks. And we have a 53 TP, which is probably one of the better tier 8 tanks, in my opinion. Now remember, this tank is a tank destroyer. But you do not want to play it like a tank destroyer. Play it like a heavy, a slow heavy. Push forward, take some hits, go hull down. It's an American tank. It's got decent gun depression. So, finally, I am off. So I was getting a drink, my apologies there. And I've seen that my team is kind of heading to A, so that's where I'm going to go. Again, this is not a tank you want to go by yourself with. This is a tank that you want to support your heavies or you support your meds, but you make sure you've got tanks around you. Because if you're alone, and the enemy knows that, and good players will go, haha, they will just rush right in and rip you apart. So there's nobody at A, so we've got A. I'm just going to continue on. Chugga, 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 chugga. It's a Toggish tank with a slow reload gun. You know, big alpha, but slow reload kind of thing. So we've got A, so that's good. And we haven't spotted anybody, but they're at B. Okay. So there's the Emil. I'm just going to push center here, and I'm going to use my gun depression and just peek on up and see what shots I have. Now, they're getting C as well. Wise decision. I think I would have done exactly the same thing had they gone that way. They really made the right choice getting B early. But, of course, that is a dangerous move. Anyway, our team is pushing in hard on the Emil, so I'm just going to let them deal with that and see what... hello? Yeah, and then I'm just going to back on down. And that's what you want to do with most American tanks. Shoot, back on up, and... okay. Took a hit for my trouble. I mean, he is a heavy tank after all. But I'm in a pretty good position here. What I don't want is to get flanked from behind. So I've just got to be cautious about that. However, I can drop down into this ditch if need be. Dang it, I should have aimed in a little bit more. That's my own fault. But now I've got a bit of an issue because I have tanks on my left, tanks on my right. And, ooh, I've got an... oh, I bounced that. How about that? I'm surprised that worked, but okay. I think I'm just going to have to... yeah, I'm going to duck down. Now, this is a little bit of a good position for some tanks because it allows you to stay hull down. And you've got a few angles you can work with. I'm expecting them to come around here. Yes, there they are. Ba-boom. And coming out sideways against a tank destroyer is never the thing to do. So, Panther, no, 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 no. At least give me your front or an angle, but flat on, whew, that is a bad idea. And since I'm in this little area, I'm not really worried because even if they get around me, I can just back on up into safety. Missed that shot, so that's unfortunate. I know the Panther's somewhere over there. Here comes the Comet, aiming in. You do not want to do that, but don't worry because I'm a fool. And now I'm just going to push on in. Why? Because there's 3 versus 7. Who cares if I take a hit? But as you can see, Panther's not liking his life very much. And it's all over. There's no way they're going to win this. Don't want to take too many hits for my trouble, but yep, he's gone. And what? 7 versus 2. Easy peasy. No problem. Boom, from behind. And one more shot. Can I get it? Can I get it? Come on. Stay there. Stay there. Zoom. No, behold. No. We got the bases. Okay. So there you go. 2,787. Now, to be honest, it didn't feel like I did that much. This tank can easily dish out the damage. It can also bounce a heck of a lot of shots against tier 7 tanks, some tier 8 tanks. Tier 9 tanks you got to be careful of, that's for sure. But it's not as bad as everybody thinks. Just don't play it as a tank destroyer. Play it like a heavy. Go hull down. It's an American tank. It works just like a T28 would. Anyway, that's all I got for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That's cool. Give me a sub if you're not subscribed already. If you are, make sure you hit that bell icon that tells YouTube I am awesome and you love Snugs material. I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz. Out.